folks, it's Shilova-kun. I'm doing a mini stream because I'm planning on getting on Final Fantasy XIV with the boys soon. But I had a little bit of time, so I wanted to stream something before I do that. Alright, let me just make sure everything's working. Hold on. I don't think anyone cares, but probably going to stream Final Fantasy XIV because I'm at the end of Shadowbringers. If I do stream it, I'll be playing it with the boys. Should be cool. I gotta do the Innocence fight soon. I've never fought it before. It's supposed to be pretty difficult. Difficult, but cool. I don't know. I'm just talking on my ass. As per usual. So since I have a little time, that's a good thing about this game. It's pretty quick to pick up and continue, so. Almost done. Almost done. Hang on. Everyone just calm down. I'm almost ready. And posting to the Shilova-kun page. There we go. September 9th, 9:52 a.m. Well, I guess this is it. Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today. Ah! Phoenix! Look! Oh. Prosecutor Edgeworth. I received a call from the Chief Prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. White says today, it would be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony, if I raise an objection, I have it in good faith that the judge will listen to me. What, does White have the judge in his pocket too? So you're saying I'm going to be guilty? End of story? I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. Why? Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this? Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty would always lie, to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy. Edgeworth, you've changed. Phoenix, you know him? You know this clown? Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix Wright. Phoenix? Well, court will be starting soon. What? But wait! Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not... I'll be defending myself. What? Nani? Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna go to jail. Schmack! Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself. Understood. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecution may call its witness. That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. If anyone's gonna raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. Why not? Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Miss Maya Fey? I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court.
Oh, excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor.
Oh, great. He gets to show off and I go nowhere. I would like to call Mr. Wright to the stand. Red, white. Oh, this douche clown. Oh, here we go. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage. Your name. Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, do my locutions confuse? Name. These two are great together. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nin. That's supposed to be Nino? I think it's Nino. Could you not put the little tilde there? Could you not do that? Blanco Nino. I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Court. Did you know the victim, Miss Mia Fey? That would be a negatory. No, I did not. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder. Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there. Why tell you what you already know?
Very well, Mr. White, you may begin your testimony.
If I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing? I hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer.
Let him have it, Phoenix.
Oh, he gonna get it. Phoenix gonna give it to you. Let's see. It was about 9 o'clock, I believe. I was quietly that's reading to you some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned and looked at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She, too, was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impact. Then it was all over. It was all over.
Well, if things occurred as you testified, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant. I mean, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor.
Cross-exam time. Fuck you.
Let's see, it was about 9 o'clock, I believe. How do you know what time it was? Because I am always abso-positively perfect, you know. No, you're not getting away with that. You were so mistrusting, Mr. Lawyer. So, what was the proper term for secretary again? Anyway, Miss May ordered room service for 9 o'clock. It happened soon after the room service arrived. That's what Miss May said too. True, the bellboy who brought the coffee saw Miss May, but he testified that he did not see you at the time. This is your concern? Silly lawyer, Miss May received the coffee outside the room. Of course he could not see me. He would need x-ray vision to pull off something like that. Tell us, what were you doing at the time? I was quietly reading to you some papers by the window. By window, you mean the one directly across from the Fay and Co. law offices? Correct, that is the only window you see. And there you were reading papers? Correct! The Gatewater is a businessman's hotel, and I am a busy man who had business to do. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Bedlam? It must have been when you attacked, I assume. We see. Continue. my, super quick. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. So, you were reading your papers until you heard that sound? But of course, I am no snoop peeping out of windows at night. No, snoop. Yeah, right. You made a career out of snooping. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Spiky-haired? Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. What you just said directly conflicts with Miss May's testimony. Miss May clearly stated that the assailant looked like a girl. I have always been proud of my eyesight, Mr. Lawyer. Just what is your eyesight? Counting both eyes, 40. 40? Don't add them together.
I think the witness is trying to say his eyesight is good.
Hey, whose side is the judge on anyway? And what did you do then? I called Miss May over at once. She too was surprised, of course. What was Miss May doing at that time? She had just finished watching a soap opera on TV and was weeping openly. Did you know that she had been tapping the fake office phone? Irrelevant. That has nothing to do with the case at hand. I care not. I will answer the lawyer's bold inquiry. Miss May was acting alone when she tapped the phone of this fey woman. You'd make a good politician, Mr. White. Ho ho! I know! After all, I am El Presidente!
Please continue.
The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course, comprende! I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I am always absolutely perfect.
Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this new detail.
Yeah, because you're a fucking liar. You gave the chase. Oh, you gave chase? A chase? Huh? But May's testimony said she ran to the right.
Bam!
Wait right there. Mr. White, you've dug your own grave. What is this? You said that the victim ran to the left. But that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right. Oh, it is simple. You have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here, and the victim here. If the victim ran to the left, as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? Very strange. I did see her run to the left. I did. Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. True. Maybe he really did see the victim run left. So he did witness the killing. Wait a second.
Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor.
Miss May says right, and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court?
Both witnesses are telling the truth, for once. I doubt it. Rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. There is one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel.
Smack! Why, Mr. Wright, what do you mean?
Yes, what do you mean he was not viewing the crime from the hotel? If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Fay & Co., of course.
Smackaroni and cheese!
More specifically, he was standing here. Time to show the court where Mr. White was standing. There's only one place he could... right there. This is where he was. Look! When the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point, to him, it would appear that she ran to the left. Please, this is no time for jokes and ill taste. That is where the killer was standing.
Smackaroni and... Oh my god, order. I will have order. Anyone disturbing the court or the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting?
Rapscallion. The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor.
Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched.
You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing? The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears that I have been unclear, and for this, I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more?
Well, very well. Let's hear your revised testimony.
Good luck. You can't fix a broken testimony, buddy.
Oh, hang on one second. Hang on one second.
Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left, and then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer?
That does seem to make sense. Will you be cross-examining the witness testimony?
You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. Oh, let's cut the bullshit. Let's cut the bullshit. We all know what your contradiction is, right? Right? Everybody knows. Hit her twice. She only got hit once! Mr. White, the victim died from a single blow. Huh? What do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were abso-positively perfect? I will refrain from using this phrase from now on. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break.
Yes, quite.
The witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically request that there is no break, Your Honor. Yeah, we want justice!
Oh, don't let him get away. Very well. Now, if the witness would care to revise his testimony...
The crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this one now, White.
Mr. White?
Okay. Oh, you going down, buddy? You going down, buddy? See, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then, the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you, attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the door. And then you did her in with a single blow. Thwap! Oh, hey, gang, good to see you again.
Thwap indeed. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination.
Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it is hurting. Deal with it. Take a shit in your pants. This is almost over. See, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. You heard that thing fall? What exactly was that thing? Huh? The glass light stand. Right, the one that had fallen over at the scene. Phoenix? Doesn't something about that strike you as odd? Yeah, very odd. I'll press further. Mr. White? What? You're saying that you saw the glass light stand? Yes. Then change your testimony to reflect that. Oops, sorry. my bad.
The witness will revise his testimony.
Okay, of course. No, light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. The glass stand was lying on the floor. That's the first I've heard of this. Why didn't you tell us about the stand before? Oh, well, why? Me? Well, I was instructed not to. Wait, one moment. Give me a minute to gather my thoughts. I'm so confused. White's falling apart. Your Honor, please, I ask that you do not allow the witness to be badgered any further.
Mr. Wright, please refrain from badgering the witness.
Yes, Your Honor. Edgeworth is on the ropes.
Very well, the witness may continue his account.
Then next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. Hang on a second. The light stand was broken beyond all recognition! Mr. White, it was impossible for you to have seen the light stand. What? The stand broke into pieces when it fell. Just by seeing the broken pieces, you would have no idea it was a light stand. So tell me, exactly when was it that you saw the stand? Answer the question! Isn't it obvious? I saw the stand before it fell over. So you saw the stand before the victim was attacked then? Correct. That would be no problemo, right? Big problemo. There's a big problemo. Big problem here. What problem is this? Mr. White, let me make sure I have this straight. You saw the glass light stand through the window from the hotel before the incident occurred? Correct. That is so. It's conclusive, definitive, undeniable, unimpeachable. No, it's impossible. You couldn't have seen the stand.
Holy smack! What? Why couldn't he? You approve?
I sure do, Your Honor. A person in the hotel could not have seen the stand before it fell over. Floor plans. Look at this.
Oh, these are the floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes?
Correct, Your Honor. Now, look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you would be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White,
what do you have to say to that?
Ridiculosity! Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fey Law offices.
In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place.
Oh, no!
Smackaroni and shit. Mr. White?
Mr. White? You did it, didn't you? Mr. Your Honor? Miss Mia. Looks like we're about to get our verdict.
Objection!
That's far enough. Miss Phoenix Wright. Oh my god, what? Oh! I forgot about Edgeworth. Mr. White. I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now? What? I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. Oh, you dirty fuck. The wiretap?
Smack, smack, smack! Order, order! Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this.
Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Fay.
Well, what does that have to do?
Your Honor, the question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office and by who? No, you wouldn't. Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Fay's office. Am I correct? Correct? You are most correct, Miles. Give me a break! Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Fay law offices. That is when I saw that accursed light stand.
Smacks! Everyone shut the fuck up! Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what all this means, Mr. Edgeworth.
Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand, at the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer.
I see.
However, it is a fact that Mr. White has been to that office well before the murder took place. When he went to that place, the wiretap, he could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for its baseless conjecture that it is.
Holy smack and cheese! Oh man, Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping.
Leave it to me. I feel faint. Poor Phoenix. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Fay & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand.
Well, actually, you should all just stand before that if they issued it. And this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over by the sound?
Correct, that is correct.
I see, very well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine.
What am I supposed to do now? Good luck, Phoenix. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. Do you have proof? Miss April May knew the details of Miss Fay's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder. Right. I had entered the Fay & Co. law offices. Was it really you that went into the office? Or was it Miss Fay? Unidentified fingerprints several days old were found in the Fay & Co. law offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's. And if I know Edgeworth, he's already run a check on those prints. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went into the Fay & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. Why did you tap Mia's phone? This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Blue Corp is a detective agency of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality. That is when I saw this glass light stand. Why did you notice something so innocuous as a light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beautacious thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all. Damn it, there's nothing here for me to press him on. Oh well, maybe he's rattled enough that I can bluff something out of him. Alright, boys and girls, let's see what we got here. What can we do? What can we do? What can we do? I think I remember what I'm supposed to do, but... Uh-oh. Don't tell me I've run out of ammo. I guess I had to go through it one more time. Tisk, tisk. I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. The time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably. No more. I can't take this anymore.
Mr. Wright, are you giving up?
Yes, Your Honor. Hmm? Wait, I know that voice. Mia? Never give up, Phoenix. Nani? Mia? Where am I? The waiting lobby. What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. Ah, you're finally awake. Ah! Hey, Phoenix! Gak, that's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. You're Maya? Maya? Didn't you know the Fey women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that it was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. So, Maya is channeling you, Mia? That's right. I am Maya, but I'm also Mia. Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. You can't either. That's what I came here to tell you. Oh. But... We don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen. You've already won. Huh? You have that receipt in the court record, right? What? This receipt? Oh yeah, the one that you wrote Maya on? Phoenix, Wright wrote that, not me. So what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. The front? It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. $1,000. Wow, big spender. Item, glass light stand. Date of purchase, September 4th. What? September 4th? That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. Whoa! Now, what did Mr. Wright say in his testimony? It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. He said he saw the stand the week before the murder. There you go. I think the court is about to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent. Now you just have to prove it. Right. Oh, receipt updating the court record.
Smack! The court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. He is the defendant. Rather, are you alright, Mr. Wright?
Yeah, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now.
Alright then, let's start where we left off.
Your Honor, there is nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. Wright is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant, Phoenix Wright. Your Honor, please, give me one more chance. I promise you this is the last time I'll ask you.
Well, but as Mr. Edgeworth noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter?
I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance.
Very well. You may begin your cross-examination.
It was the beginning of September, the week before the... Shut up! No, look at closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood? You're grasping. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side? Your Honor, would you tell the court what is written on the other side of that receipt?
Well,
A glass light stand? And the date of purchase?
why, that's the day before the murder.
Ugh. You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered the Fane Co. offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you? No, it's impossible. Uh-oh, he's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand that there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree, you can't judge me with guilty under these circumstances.
Very well. Smack. Then that's all for the trial of,
Objection!
God damn, shut up, Edgeworth. Not so fast, Phoenix Wright. What? No way can he worm his way out of this one. Oh wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth. There is a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there is no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter. Another inquiry? This isn't going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. No. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There is no need to prolong this trial any further.
well, Mr. Edgeworth?
If anyone is going to call Mr. White on trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in factual evidence.
I see. Objection denied.
What?
The completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow.
No, there's no telling what will happen if it can't end right now. Edgeworth is sure to come up with, or just make up something. And after Mia showed up to help me and all. Mr. Your Honor, may I go home?
Of course, thank you for your time.
Ugh. The witness will stay. Mia? Phoenix, read this note out loud. Mia? What's this? Memo received from Mia. Your Honor, if I may.
Oh, you're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright.
You bet I am! My life is writing on this one! I have something I would like to read to the court. A list of people's names in Mia's handwriting. The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened. Stop! Desist! Halt! But please stop! Make him stop! How did you get that list? Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now. Or else this list will be released to the press. I confess. I confess. I did it. I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker. Case closed, Your Honor.
Smack! Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, you've done it again. That was quite a spirited defense.
Yeah, thanks, Your Honor. I guess you could say that. If only you knew how spirited it was.
Well, this court finds the defense, rather, the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright,
Not Guilty! Yay!
Court is adjourned. Get the fuck out of my courtroom. I gotta pee.
September 9th, 2:24 p.m. Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again, but congratulations! You're lucky I was born a Fae. I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me, and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live. As long as you live? My time here's running out. Huh? Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here that long. What? No! There's still so much to say! Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again. Chief! I'm not the chief anymore. Phoenix, can you come to the office tonight? Say 9 o'clock? The office? I'll see you later. Chief! Mia! Nine at 2 p.m. 2 minutes late. Aw, man. Being here, it's hard not to think about that night. You came! Mia? I was kind of worried you might not. Huh? Of course I came. Well then, I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger? Mia? You should see your face. Mia? What are you talking about? It's me, Maya. Maya? What? Did I look like my sister? Look like? You were her! I might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you? Maya, why are you here? Because of this! See? Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me. Take care of... Huh? She means the office. This office. Someone has to help with the new Wright & Co. law offices, right? And who better but me, Maya Faye, reporting for duty. Wait, no, on second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick! Maya here, ready to get down to business. You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name. Mia said that's what your friend Larry calls you. Nick? You know what this means? We're partners! You know, when I think about it, it is Maya's fault I'm here now. But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright & Co. law offices. It's got a good ring to it. Yeah. Thanks, Maya. Feels. Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here, watching. Oh, Mia. I miss you, Mia. Right, okay, Nick, let's do it. Huh? Do what? Burgers, dummy! Burgers! There's a great burger joint just down the street. Come on, time's a-wasting. Okay, wait up. Oh, the end. Bum, 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 bum. Now it's time for episode 3, Turnabout Samurai. This game has 5 cases for part 1, and then part 2 has like 4, and then the third game has 5 again, I think? I might play Zero Escape and Danganronpa as well on the channel. Why not?
Grah! You have disgraced me for last time, Samurai! The pale moon in the sky cries for your blood! The moon? No, it is you who should gaze upon the moon, for it will be the last moon you will ever see. See you in hell, evil magistrate! What?
The warrior swords gleam and strike in the moonlight. One has fallen, but who? Only the moon knows. Don't miss next week's exciting episode. The Dark Messenger returns. October 14th, 5:31 p.m.
That rocked! See you in hell, evil magistrate!
Whoa, stop waving that broom around. Oh, Nick, I didn't know you were here. Of course I'm here. What was that surreal show you were watching? What? Nick, you mean you don't know the Steel Samurai? He's only the most popular TV hero for young people. Young? Like how young? 10 years old? And what the heck are you doing getting all excited? Hey, I'm only 17. That's 17. See? I'm a teen. Not like you, Nick. Hey, don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24 myself. Then watch it with me. He's really cool, and it's really popular. When they asked grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was #1. I really worry about kids these days. Gramps? Well, the Steel Samurai's over. I guess it's time to close up the office. I guess. Wish we had some clients. A month has passed since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of town for some time. Talk of the town. But no one paid any attention to the Wright & Co. law offices. How am I gonna pay the rent this month? It'll be okay. I'm sure some big client is just around the corner. October 16th, 8:14 a.m. Phoenix Wright's bedroom. Hello? This is Phoenix. Nick! Maya? What? It's still early. It's the Steel Samurai! The Steel Samurai got arrested! You mean that guy on the show? Yes! They're saying that Steel Samurai killed a villain! Isn't that what he do? Yeah, on TV! Yeah, on TV. No! I mean, he actually did it in real life! He skewered a villain with his samurai spear! I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Just come to the office, quick! Please, Nick! Where are my pants? October 16th, 9:22 a.m. Maya's here watching television.
Now for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers plays the lead role in the popular kids show The Steel Samurai, Warrior of Neo-Old Tokyo. He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer, who plays the villain known as the Evil Magistrate. His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate's costume. The samurai spear was also found stuck through the body. Police believe that this was the murder weapon and are investigating further. This has to be a joke. No, it's a nightmare. The Steel Samurai's over. The world is over. Yes, Wright & Co. offices. What? Nick? It's the Steel Samurai. What? Yes, of course. We'll be right there. Let's go, Nick! Go where? They have the Steel Samurai down in detention. So what? So I've decided this will be our first case. What to do? Well, what should we do? What should we do? How can you just sit there like that? We have to get down to the detention center and meet the Steel Samurai. Does she want to investigate this case or just do some sightseeing, I wonder? My money's on sightseeing. Now, let's just skip to it. Let's go. Look at her face. She's so adorable. October 16th. Detention Center, Visitor's Room. What's wrong, Maya? It's him, in the flesh. Is that guy really him? What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him. Will Powers, our client. That's him. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this, but he definitely didn't murder at least once, maybe twice. Whoa, what are you saying? Yes? Something wrong? No. Oh, this is getting off to a great start. I know. You're disappointed, aren't you? Disappointed? No. No, it's okay. This is the real me. When I got the part of the Steel Samurai with that mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kids, I didn't want to wreck their dreams.
Oh.
I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. I wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now.
Nick,
What?
he's a good guy. I mean, he's good.
Yeah.
He didn't do it. Alright, let's ask him what happened. Maybe you can start by telling us what happened.
Yes, of course. It seems like it was only yesterday. Actually, it was only yesterday. The cast had come down to Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences at 10 in the morning. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 in the afternoon. But when 5 came around, and the staff gathered at the studio, the evil magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set. They took off his mask and discovered that it was Jack Hammer, dead. He had been expertly skewered with the samurai spear.
The samurai spear?
Yes, it's a long spear that the Steel Samurai uses as a weapon.
How about the Steel Samurai? Maybe you could explain to me just what the Steel Samurai is. Nick, how could you say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir. I apologize for my partner. He's new to this and a bit out of touch with the world. Hey, who's new to this?
No, it's alright, really. The Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular kids show. He walks the streets of Neo Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate, although I guess he did defeat him this time.
I see. Neo Tokyo? Who comes up with these names? Your alibi. Now, where were you on the day of the murder?
Well, that morning I came down to the studios at 9. We worked through some action scenes until noon. Rehearsal was to begin at 5, but I was a little tired. So after lunch I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was after 5. I was late for the rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here.
So, he was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder? Some action hero.
What will the kids think?
I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder.
Right. Global Studios. I'll draw you a map.
Wow, Nick, let's go! I'm willing to bet $10 that she asked for autographs. Catch up my attorney badge? Here.
I see.
Let me guess, this guy wasn't the top student in improv class. I guess we go to the studio at the main gate. Wow, so this is where they make the Steel Samurai show? Awesome! Aren't you excited?
Hey, you there! You want in? You gotta get through me!
Oh, sorry. We're, lawyers.
Oh, yeah? Well, that's great. I'm security. And it's my job to make sure that gawkers like you stay out.
Gawkers?
Gawkers, sightseers, tourists. I know the type. You heard about the incident and came to snoop around. Youth today, something horrible happens. All you can think is sightseeing, wasting your time in a place like this. Don't you have any jobs you should be doing like lawyers? The rest of us, maybe I should come a lawyer too. She gonna keep going. She gonna keep going. I'm not gonna keep up. Nick, will I grow up to be like her? Please say no. I don't know. It's possible. Hey, listen to when you're being spoken to. Youths today.
Oh, sweet lord. This old bag. So, what do you do here at the studios?
At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days...
No, you were a star?
Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie.
What? Wow.
This place has really gone downhill, you know. About 10 years ago, now that was a studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star back then, too, he was.
Hammer?
The victim, dummy! the evil magistrate. He's been reduced to playing villains now. Not exactly the best material to work with.
Okay, can you tell me about Mr. Will Powers?
He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me. Little old lady's watching would lose her lunch. That's probably why he thought that the Steel Samurai was his big chance.
Hey, Raccoon! Welcome, long time no see.
No one thought he was capable of doing that what he did to poor Jack Hammer.
We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty.
Powers, of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job.
Okay. What kind of person was Jack Hammer?
What kind of... Oh, if you only knew. Jack Hammer will live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series.
Should I have heard of that?
But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that. Reduced to playing the villain in a children's program. What's more, I heard that they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry.
Reason for suspicion? You meant to sleep with a massive cut on your arm. What? What happened? Are you okay? And that's gotta be hard, especially if you're like one of those people who likes to sleep on their arms. Then that's gonna be rough. Why are you so certain Mr. Powers is the killer?
I was standing right here yesterday, I was here from 1 in the afternoon to 5 when they found the body. Now, the studio where the murder took place is to the left here. So if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place.
And that person was Mr. Powers?
Yes, I saw him.
But Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room.
Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one that walked by. He's the killer. You can bet your biscuits on it. Isn't it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Move along.
Actually, we're here at Mr. Powers' request.
I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request. And maybe I'll just let you in.
This lady here thinks she owns the place, obviously. Okay, I guess we gotta go get more letters. Okay.
Hello, how was the studio? They all think I did it, didn't they?
No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick? Right, not at all. At worst, you're a suspect. Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you?
What? No, I'd never do that.
Earlier you said that you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch.
Yeah, like a baby.
But the security lady says she saw you that day. She says she saw you heading towards the scene of the crime.
What? That's not possible. I really don't know what to say. Oh, I was sleeping, I promise.
Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business, and I need every advantage I can get.
I know, I'm sorry. But I swear to you, my mama's grave, I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me?
What did she see? He doesn't seem to be lying. About the security guard at the main gate of the studio?
Oh, the security lady?
She's terrible! She called me suspicious looking.
Yeah, actually, she said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask, were her words, I believe. She sucks up to all the big wigs at the studio. But let her see you stumble once and she'll never let up on you.
She's got some nerve. Do you think you could write up a letter formally requesting my representation?
Of course.
Alright. I just hope this will get me past the security lady. Welcome back, Raccoon. We solving mysteries. Alright, you old bitch. Here, look, I have it.
Yes, I recognize the bold, childish scrawl. To think he would entrust his fate to youths of such unreliable appearance. Really?
Really?
Anyway, you may pass. But only to the left of here, toward the studio. No going to the right, that's the employee area. No one allowed inside, pal, were my instructions. The good detective told me himself. Hey, Nick.
Huh?
There were maps in the security guard station.
Hey, not bad.
Those are 50 cents a piece, thank you.
Well, time to go, Nick.
50 cents!
No. Studio 1 entrance.
Hey! Aren't you that murderer from the other day?
Wow! It's that confused detective. Dog cute accident and massive scratch up in the bed. Oh, that's the worst. They don't mean to, but you know, it still hurts.
Hey, pal, you know Prosecutor Edgeworth is all upset, and it's your fault. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window.
So?
Hey, if he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work.
Detective? I think you hurt his feelings. Oh no, I'm sorry. Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt.
You're right, pal. It's all my fault. I can blame other people all they want, but I know the truth in my heart.
Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always the next case.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here?
Well, we're on this case too, pal.
Huh? Hey, you can't just go around saying pal like that. That's my endearing character trait.
I'd say he's a character, all right. I love Gumshoe. He's best guy. So, how's your investigation going, detective?
Well, it's, hey, I can't tell you that, pal.
Nick, maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions. Right. So, detective, mind if I take a look at what you got?
Oh, what I got?
The autopsy report. The latest version, if you please.
Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal.
Well, that was easy. I see time of death, 10:15 at 2:30, pierced through the chest by a spear. Reason for arrest. Why was Mr. Powers arrested?
Simple, pal. The murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Now, the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 o'clock p.m. At that time, there was no one other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 p.m. Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30, and that person was none other than Will Powers. No one else, pal. If you think I'm lying, ask the security lady at the main gate.
Nick, if that's true, anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence. Thanks for cheering me up. The security lady. About the security lady.
Oh, that sweet old lady? What a charmer.
Huh? Are we talking about the same person?
When I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee.
Remember what Powers said? She's a sucker for authority.
She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence.
What? So, what kind of evidence?
Well, that photo. The photo of the Steel Samurai heading towards the scene of the crime.
What? Who took that?
Well, see that camera up there on the gate, pal?
The gate? You mean the one with the welcome sign?
Yeah. Whenever someone walks by, that camera automatically snaps a photo of them.
Oh, no! Nick, he has evidence! We're finished! Funny, for someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy.
What's wrong, pal? You seem down.
Don't look so happy when you say that. We'd like to ask the employees here some questions.
Oh, sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not gonna find any clues I haven't already found.
I'm glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves. Nick, let's go! We've got a free pass to the place. Now's our chance to check things out. I'm just gonna... Wait, I can examine. So that's the camera he was talking about right there. Hey, there's a camera here.
That's the security camera. It takes photos of people going to the studio. All you have to do is look at the data, and you can see who went there.
There's a number plate on the camera, ST1307. That must be the camera ID number. I'm a little bush. Maybe I'll take a short rest here.
Hey, good idea, pal.
Detective, aren't you on the case?
Well, yeah. Hey, those detectives get tired of standing around too, pal.
The studio mascot. I guess it's a monkey of some kind? What kind of monkey has a nose like that? He's holding a sign in his hand. Right to Studio 1, left to Studio 2. What's up with that thing? It looks kinda busted.
Oh, the wind was pretty strong yesterday and the head broke off. It took that tree down with it, too.
The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jackhammer's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick! Hey, it's locked! Looks like you need a card key to get in. It makes sense that they would want to keep non-employees out. I don't think we're going to be able to go in then. Halloween is tomorrow! So it's Halloween in your van. Halloween is the best holiday of the year, in my opinion. So, if it's always Halloween in your van, that's awesome. Why? Is it decorated? Are there murdered bodies in it? Or... Nick, look! That security lady's in the guard station stuffing her face with donuts. I guess all cops like their donuts. Yeah, and they're soft enough that she doesn't need teeth to chew on them.
Hey, you! Well, are you satisfied Powers isn't guilty yet?
Ah! She would make my life harder by giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe. Photographic proof. Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am?
Oh, that? I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know. Oh, just to the left of here is the gate with the camera that took that photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see.
Reason for suspicion.
This guard station is in a central position. No matter where you go here, you pass by my station first. Now, poor Hammer, he went to the studio just before 1. The murder happened right around 2:30, see? The only thing I seen going through here and 1 and 2:30 was Powers himself. The security camera got a good look at him, too. If he is not the one who did it, I don't know who is.
Maybe it was you?
Good one, Sonny.
She thinks I was joking. Mr. Hammer. Was the victim, Mr. Hammer, a popular actor?
Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio.
Was? Past tense? Oh, yes, he was great as the bearded samurai.
That too, yes. He shone the brightest back in the day. Making a star like him play the evil magistrate, it's a disgrace, I tell you. Hammer took it pretty hard, and who could blame him?
Automatic camera. Free candy to back. Aw, yeah. Gonna lose a kidney today. About the security camera?
Oh yes, the camera. It's automatic. They can tell when someone walks through that gate, see? Then it snaps the photo. Apparently, it records the time when it takes a picture too. But I don't bother myself with those details. I just view all the photos on the computer over there in the security guard station. I check them every day before going home, I do.
Okay.
What's that? You giving that to me?
Absolutely not. It's mine. You go to the employee area? Sneaky sneak.
Nick, this is where they do all the behind-the-scenes stuff. Hey, look, there's Powers' dressing room.
No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around. Well, let's see. Cola, candy, chips, gum. Huh, it's so normal. I was expecting some cool theme snacks or something. Popcorn, at least.
But wait, look, samurai soda. Nick, try this.
Ladies first. A window into the dressing room. The glass is frosted. I can't see inside. There's a sign by the dressing room door. Will Powers. It must be neat to be a star and have your own room like this. The door to the dressing room. It's not locked.
Hey, Nick, let's take a look inside. Maybe we can find something as a souvenir?
What do you mean, find?
You never know, there might be something like the samurai spear. We don't need a spear! And that's the murder weapon, for crying out loud! Jeez Louise, girl! The remains of yesterday's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates, minus a steak. T-bone steak. That would have hit the spot. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a second stomach just for steaks. Same, bitch. What? Oops. Oh, no. 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 I don't know what the skip button is yet. It looks like one of those electric-powered bicycles. I don't know about these. I mean, what's the point? It makes it a lot easier to go up hills. Don't people cycle to get exercise? There's a half-finished backdrop for a stage here. Looks like a castle. Probably Neo Old Tokyo Castle. Oh my god. The metal grate on the drain here has been taken off. That's a pretty big drain. A kid could fit through there, I bet. Yeah, if you snuck into that way, you wouldn't have to pay at the gate. Well, if you want to leave that way, be my guest. Right. Huh? Hey, I'm not a kid. I think we can go inside the dressing room now. Yes. Powers' dressing room. So this is where he was sleeping. Or at least, this is where he claims he was sleeping. No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they? Right. And there's a picture of him near the crime scene. I hope he's telling the truth for his sake. Oh my god. There's a bunch of snacks here on the table. They must give these to the employees. Some tea and cookies. Nick, I'm hungry. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a separate stomach for sweets. How many stomachs does this girl have? Yeah, there's some regular suits here and among the costumes. Ah, those must be his own clothes. It'd be fun to wear one of the costumes. I'd say you're already wearing one myself. Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here yesterday. This must be Powers' bag. Hey, don't open that! Look! An employee card key. That must be Powers'. This is Studio One. Let's take it, Nick! Borrow it. You mean borrow. There's a vast array of cosmetics here. Ooh, this is the wig he used in Samurai Boogie Woogie! Nick, try this on! No. And how can you tell the name of a show just by looking at a wig? I, kinda like samurai movies? Kinda. They always have mirrors like this in dressing rooms. I see my hair is still nice and spiky, just how I like it. Okay, I think that's everything. It's locked. Looks like he doesn't open his window much. I guess it is kind of dusty outside. Oh, okie dokie. We have a card key. No, don't yell at me. Good to examine the studio. Enter Studio 1. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. I wonder if this card key we borrowed from the dressing room will work. Hey, it opened! Alright, we're in! She's way too happy for someone visiting a crime scene. Alright, inside Studio 1. What is it? You're real quiet all of a sudden. Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick? That white tape, it's so real. Well, the evil magistrate did die here. And the steel samurai killed him. The murder weapon was the samurai spear. That sounds pretty real to me. Wow, look at that camera. It must cost a ton. Yeah, so don't touch it. Whoa, it's heavier than I thought. Sorry, my partner is kind of, you know. You know? No, I don't know. Who are you?
Who, me? I'm an assistant here. I help with props and stuff, moving them around, ordering new ones, etc.
We're lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers.
Oh, you're WP's people.
WP? Oh, Will Powers. WP, I get it.
I don't envy you guys one bit, but do what you can for WP, okay? He'd never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent.
Don't worry, leave it to us.
Day of the crime. Could you tell me anything about the day of the murder?
Yes, I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see.
Only one assistant?
Yes, well, the studio isn't doing so well right now. And yesterday was the only rehearsal for our action sequences.
Oh, I see.
In the morning, we went through the action sequences in the employee area. WP and Hammer were there, along with everyone else.
Oh, the employee area. That's where Powers' dressing room is, right?
Yes, that's the place. After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. Then I saw WP go into his dressing room. But I didn't see either of them after that.
Will Powers. Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room?
No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, it's his private... What kind of girl do you think I am?
What kind... No, whoa. I'm sure you're a fine girl. Sorry. So much for getting a confirmation of Powers' alibi.
What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. If WP was the only one who came to the studio, then he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph. Sorry, I know you're busy.
Not really.
Actually, there's been something bothering me.
Aha! That's what I'm talking about. A clue, a lead.
Well, I don't know about that, but that day, just after noon, I sensed someone was here.
You sensed?
Yes, several times.
Some of the studio employees, maybe?
No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside.
Really?
But wait, if someone had come in here, wouldn't that security lady have noticed them?
Yeah, you're right.
Sorry I don't have any better information than that. No, thanks. That helps us a lot. Anything helps. Let's go put that security lady on the spot.
Sensing someone. So you sense that someone other than the regular film crew was here in the studio?
Yes, I think.
I think doesn't cut it in a witness testimony.
Nick, what about the security lady? If someone else came to the studio, she must have seen them.
I guess we can go.
Every Phoenix Wright game, you always gotta look at the ladder.
Look, a ladder.
That's a step ladder.
So, what's the difference?
You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick.
Right.
Sorry, this girl is out there.
Hey, look, that's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. Hey, Nick, take a look at that. One of those black and white boards they clap at the start of filming. And look, a megaphone, a real-life megaphone. Ready, Nick? Action!
Oh, this girl is more trouble than I thought.
The outline where Jack Hammer's body lay with tape. His body was still found inside that evil magistrate's costume. I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny, I expected a spear stab would at least left a few blood stains. I guess the costume must have absorbed most of it.
To the studio main gate.
What? You still here? Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost.
Well, Sisters claims.
What? I saw that suspicious look in your face.
I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 p.m., correct? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30? Are you sure that Powers was the only one to go through here between those times?
Sure as can be.
But we have a witness who thinks there was someone from the outside here that day.
What?
Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time? Ma'am?
Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me?
What?
All right, you better tell me it quick, you spiky-haired cretin. Someone's been complaining about the work I do, huh?
We were just talking to the assistant in Studio 1.
Her! Oh, she's not even a full-time employee. All you youngins are like that nowadays, running your mouths like there was no tomorrow, saying this and that and the other thing. Well, I was young, let me tell you about the respecting the elders.
And there she goes.
She left.
Well, Nick, this is our chance to do what we can without her looking over our shoulders.
As in looking at the computer? A computer that runs the studio security cameras.
Nick, maybe we can see that photo of Powers with this computer.
Yeah, maybe. Should I try the computer? Oh, fuck yeah. Okay, let's give it a try.
You know how to work these things, Nick?
Looks like I just have to enter a few numbers. Let's see. First, I need the date of the murder. Looks like the camera turned on at 1 p.m. that day. 1 o'clock. That's when the security lady arrived at the guard station. Please enter the number of the security camera. I think it was 307. There! Entered!
Hey, it printed out data for that day.
Well, let's see what we got.
Huh? How is this a picture of Will Powers?
Well, he is the one who always wears that suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him.
I don't imagine the detective was very happy with this photo as evidence. Something's printed on the back.
Huh? October 15th, 2 o'clock p.m. Photo number 2.
What does that mean?
Maybe there's more photo data from that day.
Nope, that's the only one in the computer.
Hey, King Pope! What up?
Hey, Nick, can't we use this photo as evidence for the trial?
Yeah! We'll put that security lady in her place with this. Right. We'll put her in our place.
Hey, that's what I said. Anyway, let's show her this photo and see what she says.
Wait. Let's not.
Why not?
It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon.
Nick, you're craftier than I gave you credit for. Why, you could be the next evil magistrate.
Hey, why do I have to be the villain?
Relax, it's just a joke. So, are we done for today?
I think this photo is what we needed for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. Maybe it really is that security lady.
Oh, the plot thickens. Oh.
Okay, this is actually a perfect stopping point. I was playing Phoenix Wright as a quick stream because I'm going to be doing Final Fantasy XIV with my homeboys because patch came up and I'm at the end of Shadowbringer, so I might stream that here anyways. Because we're supposed to be doing a really cool boss fight soon, and that could be cool with this stream. Yeah. Yep, I was doing this as a short stream until the boys came up because I need their help with the next dungeon in 14. But I'm definitely going to either continue this later or we'll see. We'll see. I got lots of time. I was planning on doing Subnautica today, but I didn't know how much time I had, so I did Phoenix Wright because it's quicker and easier. But yeah, so I'm going to cut Phoenix Wright here for now, and then probably like in the next 10 minutes or so, I'll probably start up a stream for Final Fantasy XIV, if anyone cares. But either way, good to see you again, Just Raccoon. And hopefully you'll join me for my next stream, and I will see you later. Do I think I'll continue? Oh, I almost played it today too. Yeah, I definitely am going to continue Doom because I want to play the entire game again through because it's been years. So yeah, I am definitely going to be playing Doom this week. If not tonight, then I definitely will tomorrow, for sure. All right, see you guys.